Who are you? What's your role? And where do you work?
Hi. So my name is Nate. I work here at UpCloud as the lead engineer for our managed Kubernetes platform.
We hear a lot about this term sovereign cloud. What does it actually mean, and particularly in a Kubernetes context?
For sovereign cloud is one of those things that can mean a little bit something different for different people. But for us, sovereignty means you own your data. There's no sort of phone home to any of the big corporations like across the ocean. Your data is your data. If you have a data center in Stockholm, your Kubernetes data stays in Stockholm.
A Kubernetes setting can look wrong, but still feel risky to change once it's already in production. Requests, limits, autoscaling, or probe. What would you tell a team that sees the problem, but is nervous the fix could cause an outage?
I think one of the cool things I like about Kubernetes is it lets you mirror deployments or like environments. So if you have a production environment and you're nervous, do your best to replicate that like in a staging or a dev environment as best as possible and try to break it. See where that nervousness is founded. Is it real? Is it just kind of being gun shy? And if you do notice some kind of oopsies and sharp corners, see what you can do to mitigate those before you push those to production.
Missing readiness checks usually show up through something concrete. Traffic reaches a pod too early, autoscaling behaves strangely, or users report errors. If a team wanted to catch this before users do, where would you have them look first?
Yeah, that's always a tricky one because it's like every environment is going to be a little bit different and have its own sort of particular quirks and funniness. But as I said earlier, like I think having like a staging environment and testing things, breaking them so you know where the limits are before. So if you're concerned about readiness checks not behaving as they should, autoscaler creating some sort of funkiness, try and replicate that, break it, see where you can kind of push your limits.
Production readiness reviews can happen before launch, after incidents, during audits, or not formally at all. What would you put in place so Kubernetes readiness gets reviewed before it becomes urgent?
I think this is, again, one of those places where these sort of spin-off one-in-time environments that are part of like a pipeline. Like, so maybe have like a nightly build. Sort of what we do is we have like an end-to-end test that kind of runs the full gamut of conformance tests, kind of all of the different corner cases that we've seen go wrong in the past. So having that be just part of your daily hygiene, just daily pipelines, just to kind of get that confidence that things are working as they should.
We're at KCD Helsinki. We're going to be hearing a lot about AI and Kubernetes. What does that mean in practical terms? Where are you using AI and Kubernetes, or where are you absolutely not?
I think it's a place where it can shine is sort of understanding and triaging. I think one of the places it doesn't is sometimes like if you're not careful with the permissions you're giving an agent and you're not aware of, if your environment is a black box, you're just hoping to cut corners, that's where agents can feel pretty scary. But if you're using something to help sift through logs and different events and kind of chaining together like sort of a root cause analysis, I think that's a great place for teams to maybe get started.